Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday's English and the second part of our invention of us writing our own version of the storm whale. Okay, so we're going to start off by thinking about what we wrote yesterday to refresh our memories of where we got to. Okay, so let's read my version first, then it's some time to read yours. Okay, so let me have a look. Claire lives by the sea with her dad. Claire's dad works long days on his fishing boat. The morning after the big storm, Claire went down to the beach. Claire spotted a whale washed up on the shore. Okay, so that's what we got to yesterday. We got to the part where Claire, or my character, had just seen the whale on the beach. So your job now is just spend a couple of minutes reading through your writing from yesterday. Remember how important it is to be able to read your writing back. So hopefully you read through it yesterday and you can now do the same today. Read through it, maybe read it aloud to whoever's with you, so that you can remember what you've written, and then make sure you've got to the right point. Then come back to me and we will write the next part. So please pause the video now to do that. Brilliant. Okay, so remember, we're focusing on capital letters and full stops. In fact, I'm going to take that over to the next page so we don't forget. Okay, so let's just paste that there. Brilliant. Right, so we're going to think about these three pictures today. So as you can see, my character is covering Noi because we're not writing about Noi, I'm writing about my character and you're writing about your character. Okay, so we're really thinking about what sentences we said when we were doing our retell, and we're using those sentences to write in. So when we come to write, you're adding underneath what you wrote yesterday because it's all going to be one story. So it's not a new page, you're carrying on. Okay, so let's have a think. I want you just at home, have a little chat with whoever's with you. What is happening in these pictures? Remind yourself and then come back to me when you've done that. So pause the video now to have a chat about that. Okay, fantastic. So we've got up to, haven't we, the character taking the whale back, putting the whale in the bath, and then the dad coming home. So remember, capital letters and full stops. I'm going to think really carefully about mine to make sure I've got them all in there. Okay, so let me have a look at the sentences that I wrote before, just to remind myself, so you can do that too. I got to, Noi put the whale in his bath. He was worried what his dad would say. Now, I haven't actually said anything about him taking the whale or her taking the whale. I think I missed that sentence out. Can you see how important it is to think about what you're going to say before you write it? But then if you miss out a part, it's a lot harder to add it in. So now I'm thinking, oh, I need to say something about my character helping the whale. So I think the sentence that I will write is, Claire decided to help the whale. So I'm going to get ready. I'm not going to write in pink, I'm going to write in black. Okay. Big capital letter for my name and the beginning of my sentence. Claire decided to stop. That's the end of my sentence. Claire decided to help the whale. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'm glad I didn't go straight in and just write what I was thinking because I missed out that first part. So I'm really glad that I had really thought about it first. Okay, now I can add that next sentence that I was thinking about how my character puts the whale in the bath. Okay, I'm ready. Claire put the, oh, that doesn't say put, does it? Claire put the whale in her bath. Brilliant. So I've got Claire put the whale in her bath. I've got my capital letters and I've got my full stops. Oh, have I got my capital letters? No, I haven't. I haven't put my capital letters. So that's why it's important to check now because I've gone back and now it's done. Okay. Claire decided to help the whale. Claire put the whale in her bath. Brilliant. Now I'm thinking about, what's Claire thinking, your character thinking when they're in the bathroom with the whale, worried about what Dad's going to say. So I can't fit any more words in there, so I'm going to go on my next line. She was worried what her dad would say. Okay, so I finished that sentence. I'm ready to move on to my next sentence. Or am I? Claire decided to help the whale. Claire put the whale in her bath. That seems right to me. She was worried what her dad would say. Oh, I've missed my full stop. Always check. Okay. Otherwise, my next sentence would go all into that one and I wouldn't be able to have a breath. Okay. She was worried what her dad would say. Now, I'm thinking back to my writing before. Oh, I talked about when the dad came home. Was he angry? What shall I write? I'm going to write Claire's dad came home. I need to make it a nice short sentence. I'm going to put a full stop there. I don't want to make my sentence too long, otherwise it'll be hard to say. So I'm going to put my full stop there. And now I'm going to write my next sentence. I haven't got room, so I've gone to the next line. He was... Claire decided to help the whale. Claire put the whale in her bath. She was worried what her dad would say. Claire's dad came home. He wasn't angry. What did he say then? What do you think he's saying in that picture? I think he's saying, you need to take the whale back. So do we think we should write that in our picture for now? Or do you think that'll come in our next picture? Well, I'm going to go back and have a look at the next picture and see whether I think I need to write that now or in the next part of our story. Oh, so this is our next picture. So the dad is talking to the character. So I don't think I need to say about what the dad said yet. I think that's the end of this part because I've got another picture to come. And if I wrote now that he said that she's got to take the whale back, then I wouldn't have anything to say for that picture tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it there, I think. I'm going to read through it a couple more times. Claire decided to help the whale, full stop. Claire put the whale in her bath, full stop. She was worried what her dad would say, full stop. Claire's dad came home, full stop. He wasn't angry, full stop. Brilliant. I'm happy with that. I'm going to read through it one more time in my head. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm thinking about that red grammar focus, capital letters, full stop. I got them all. Yes, I missed a few, but that's okay because I realised. So it was absolutely fine. I went back. Brilliant. Okay. So now that's the middle part of our story done. So your job is to write your middle part of your story. Remember, it's your character. So the same thing that's happening in everybody's story, but it's a different character. Okay, so it's your character. I really look forward to reading your middle parts of your story. And then tomorrow we can come back and we can read, and we can write even the end part of our story. Okay, so really think about that red grammar focus, capital letters and full stops. Happy writing, and I will see you all for the next part tomorrow. Bye everyone.